Today, October 15th, is the birthday of Daniel Louis Parmenter. He should be 36, but he died at 20 in the Northern Illinois campus shooting. He began life as a frail and sickly infant, but he grew up to be a 6'5", 250-pound college rugby player. Dan was a finance major, a fraternity member, and an advertising rep for the student newspaper at NIU. In response to their immense grief and love for Dan, his colleagues on the paper established a memorial scholarship in his honor in order to make sure he's going to be a part of NIU and the Northern Star forever. His advisor on the paper sang his praises. He took care of everybody. He was prompt, smart, and very attentive. I could depend on him for everything. His fraternity brothers remembered him as a guy who was initially quiet and shy, but who had blossomed during his community service, helping with bingo games at the local nursing home. Dan made his parents proud with his hard work, honesty and integrity, keen common sense, and dedication to be the best at everything he did. When the shooting began in the lecture room where Dan was attending class with Lauren, a girl he'd been dating for a couple of months, Dan did his best to comfort and protect her. As they took cover between the rows of seating, Dan held her hand and prayed for their safety. Both were eventually shot, but Dan succumbed to his injuries and Lauren survived. Although the shooter disguised his issues and his actions were a shock to most of those who knew him, he had a history of mental illness, including suicidal tendencies. He purchased 2 guns used in the shooting only 5 days before the attack. Red flag laws and waiting periods could have made a significant difference in this case. He killed 5 and injured 17 before taking his own life.